Hello and welcome back to Mrs.Fancypants recipes. So today I will show you how I make my favorite lasagna. As usual, the ingredients list is here, and if you can see there, you'll need half a recipe of my beef bolognese sauce. And that recipe is going to follow shortly, but the thing is, when people first make lasagna, you're presented with this long recipe where you're going to make a red sauce, and then you're going to make a white sauce, and then, you have to layer things, and sometimes that just gets a little bit too overwhelming for some people. So what I decided to do is to divide the process into 3 parts, the first part being how to make the bolognese. So this is the full recipe for my bolognese, and you only need half this recipe for your lasagna. You can either keep the other half in your freezer for future use, or you can just divide the ingredients by 2. And here are some tips as well, or substitutions that you can do. So as you can see, I've began with the mushrooms. I always start with the mushrooms because I feel like they're the longest to cook. So just let them do their thing and caramelize and cook away. So once they're done, you can add the bacon. Let the bacon cook, releasing its fats. Then you can start adding the onion and the garlic. So if you realize that you need more oil in your pan because your bacon isn't that fatty, then it's okay. Just add a couple tablespoons, heat up the pan in the oil before you add your onion and garlic, and then just cook it out. Then add the carrots. Once you add the carrots and the celery, if you're using celery, you don't have to. You don't need to cook that until they're soft because you will simmer this sauce and then it will become softer later on. So just give it a little bit of a stir and then push all the vegetables to the side and start adding the beef. Then once the beef's in, season it with some salt and pepper. It's essential that you do, otherwise your sauce will be bland. And then just brown the beef all over and break the mince up. Once your beef is browned, start adding the liquid. So the tomato paste, the beef stock, and the diced tomatoes can all go in. Give it a good stir, then cover your pan with a lid and let it simmer for 20 minutes. After you've simmered it while covered, take the lid off and then simmer it for another 10 minutes just to reduce and thicken the sauce a little bit. Don't forget to stir your sauce so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan as well. At this stage, we're almost done with the bolognese, and all we need to do is add the Parmesan cheese and the frozen peas, then season with sugar, salt, and pepper. Let it come to the boil, then we're finished with the bolognese. So tomorrow, we'll be moving on to the second part, which is the white sauce, and also I'll be showing you how to assemble and bake your lasagna. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to come back tomorrow to see the rest of the lasagna.